So that looks good. Okay. So the goal today is I'm running low on welding gas. I want to use it up so I can get a new bottle before the weekend so I can actually keep working on this. I cut the members that go underneath here yesterday. I'll clamp them in, weld them up. Then I gotta finish the support out to the end so I can rivet to it. Then I gotta run a couple supports this way so this can actually have something to rest on. Mostly I gotta put a support on the inside on that beam and on this bar beam so I can actually have a board to sit down on. So I'm not just having this dead gaps. Let's do it. Downside of having a project takes the whole garage is it takes the whole garage. Yeah, I moved this stuff out of the way so I don't light my doors on fire. Once this is done, I can store them back underneath there and be fine. But until then, they gotta find a new home. I think I need this anymore. I was using this to help keep everything square, but I've already welded the ends up. Oh, that was not nice. Where did this all go? Oh well. I don't know why I'm typing. I can just talk into the headset, the microphone. Give me 1 second. I'll post this on the book. Copy. Sheet mount a bottle of argon. Okay, going back and forth here, getting stuff lined up. Get another clamp. Get a small clamp. kind of pissed off because I bought 8 of these somewhat expensive machined pieces. They're 1/4-inch stack spacers, and okay, I found 2. So I still know one. I found all but 1. So they're nice, but like most things nice, you pay for it. So I got the 2-on-12, and then the, I guess, 2-on-6 stitch on the other side here. I need to switch over my switch over my computer before I go too far, so I can see what the heck everyone's saying, if anyone's saying anything. There. Just barely snug. I want to square this up. That's good. Leave it in the middle. So hold here, here, opposite side on the between and then the end. And that'll give me a beam that's doubled up here, because what's going to happen is roughly, my headache rack is roughly where this clamp is right now. That'll give me full strength to there. I'm only going to have a small piece sticking out, and I'll probably continue that with 1 inch, just so I have a spot for something to rivet to, so the skin doesn't flop around in the wind and vibrate all over the place. Okay. Starting the machine up. And we're good to go. I turned the helmet on. I did not. Back to the other side. Back to the other side. There. Room fit my body. Loss. And I get to do it again. wired for it, I guess. But luckily I got extra ones of those. It's really get stuck in there. My ears are ringing. That's not good. I moved him out of the way. Oh, yep. Almost out. Couple more good hits. Again. Okay. Now for this one. Okay. Oh, those are still kind of hot. Okay. That's love worthy. And even this part's kind of hat right here. Okay, so rinse and repeat. So I need to do this. You guys can set a reach, so I can show it here. I'm going to do another 2 inch across here, so this is doubled up, so it'll be a nice strong leading edge. I'm not going to do the top half yet, because this is going to matter a lot for my nesting fold. So I want to do the 2 far ends first, because they're going to fold down, and my short ends, the front and back, have to fold on top of it. So I'm working my way up, then I'm going to work from the sides, then I'll work to the ends, then lift them all up, build the top, figure the geometry for that. Okay, here we go. This sandbag, I want to take a little bit of a break, I guess. Can you guys see this spot here? Yeah, we're good on camera still. Good. We're in the frame. Wow. I'm going to wire in a second, so I'll finish this up and I'm going to put new spool in. And I'm out. Whew. Just flip the camera around so you guys can watch that, I guess. Will you bounce or will you fall? That's the real question. Yep. Okay, so we're just gonna set you right. Yeah. Got some uber cheap wire, which so far seems doing right. So since this is the last bit of this one, I should have, yep, pulled it right out. So take a metal shade into the finger. Don't know where that was loosening up, but it was. What I find out works best for this is I just actually run about the spool in until it runs its feed. Then I put the spool in because this is too much trying to happen in this little spot. Okay, enough jaw jacking, back to it. We are looking good. I'm going to drop you guys in a little bit. Right there, looks pretty good. So you can just see, perfect. Camera angle a little bit. There. Took me a little bit of getting used to doing the live web. And the dog thought that was me knocking on my door. Awesome. That's almost a finger in for it. Key to this almost. Gotta knock these back out. Get the ears on. Almost. That flew right across the room. I was dumb on this one. It's way in there. Okay, got to measure and cut for the front. Keep on going. Right. So the same way I doubled up the sides, yeah, I'm watching that thing flex. I'm gonna double up this leading edge, or am I? I don't think I need to. I'm gonna be supported right there, but I do need to run a 1x along the edge there, 1 inch down to catch the board. So this is going to get a big sheet of plywood to rest, to put the bed on, and that needs to match as much as I can. So yeah, I need to have a lip on the edge. It'll rest here, but it's not going to rest on the edge because it'll just fall straight through. So I need to put I'm thinking for the cost and the strength and all that stuff, is it worth it putting full beam across or just a couple spots? I think I'm just gonna do a full beam. So I'll let, if it slips or slides, it's not gonna drop into a groove later on. Yeah. Let me see how wide this is. Okay, this is 48 to right here, so that's good. That means so the very front won't have a board. Well, I'll have a permanently mounted board, because that'll be the top of the top shelf of the shelving thing, but this will be a 4-foot board that can come up and down, and be kind of like long-term storage stuff we don't need often, but might as well use it since we have it. So let's go 47. Let's go 47 inches. 47 inches will be fine. It won't be perfect to the edge, but we'll catch 99% of it. Dogs are going crazy. They hear the garage and they think someone's coming home. Minimum tip. Stop, guys. Okay, so taking a snack break. I cut this thing. I'll hold on the bottom side to stitch it on because I don't need it. I'll put 1 or 2 stitches on the top just to keep it from rolling. But all it's acting as is actually a stopper for the bed. Okay. Oh, wow. I have a 1-inch piece. I managed to hit a 1/2 inch canopy. Back you guys up a little more. More because I need a walker. There's 7 inches. Yep. That's easy peasy. Okay. Do it again. Okay. Okay, back to where I was looking. We're actually going to look you guys almost straight down if I can. Sure way to angle it. There we go. Huh. We're going to take advantage of this thing designed to stick to the back of a... Take you guys on a walk. So I think I clamped this to the top right here. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so I can actually, I'll have to be careful with this. I'll close the garage, lock it. I'll put you guys right above where I need to be. If you guys can see. Okay. So we need to face out. So. Not really enjoying that camera view. Let's see what someone's got to say. You lost hearing? Oh, I still got sound. Weird. Okay, Okay. Take you guys off that. Put you back on the tripod. Punch you down. Clamp you onto the tripod. And I'm gonna get a board. Put you guys up beside me. Look over the shoulder type of thing. Oh. Yeah, I can do that. Don't do that, don't you? Oops. Oops again. Places where webcams probably should never have gone. Yeah. They'll be over the shoulder. You guys can see what I'm doing. So this is going to clamp. I'm going to clamp it right here and weld on the bottom. Oh, I lost hearing from the hammer. Ah. Okay. So that's flush. I'm just going to stitch it on the bottom. Not a whole bunch. I don't think it needs a whole bunch because it will be compression. Okay. Helmet is back over here. That's all it needs. Doesn't seem like much, but that's 6 inches of weld. That's more enough to hold a person up. Or 2 people up. I have room to build it or store it. Not really both. That's something I need. Awesome. Come on. Welding. There we go. Ooh, that's hot. There we go. Yeah, if you've been paying attention, I did weld a lot on that one. I should have cleaned it because I kept welding to the side, not to the top. Well, I got to tie into the top, so ran with it while it was sticking to both sides. So, if you were astute to me talking, I'm gonna have bed over here too. It's not supported there, so I need to put another piece there. It doesn't need to be full size because that's going to be unmovable. I'm just going to put like a little 12-inch section and see what drop I got for that. I'll clamp that in and weld it over there. Going to do it to the other side too. So these are actually basically my bed rails. I have 3 bed rails, no cross members on it. I'm going to get probably some 3/4 inch plywood, which would be beefy enough not to give two shits about us sitting on it. So this is the drop. I'm going to cut another piece of same length, let's clamp it and weld it in place. That's really all I need. Just me. Watching my own stream. I'm not tall enough. There's the saw. Okay. Back. It's actually still watching. Oh, that's one is me. Probably is me. There was a piece of it cut short. Down right there. So this guy is going to land right about here. I'm going to land it right there. So I'll be supported here. I'll have the support here. Place it. That seems like a good spot. Why it's not a good spot? This seems like a good spot. Gotta pick somewhere, right? Flush. Head over there. Weld it up. So much gas got it. Got 700 PSI left. Oh well. So until I'm out of gas, I'm out of gas. So I'm just going to do 2 inches either end. That'd be more enough to hold it up. Whew, my finger got hot. Posh Bugger welding gloves. Okay, now I gotta do that side. Then I gotta shift the carpet all over the place so I don't light it on fire again. Everything's still kind of warm. There's gonna be some definite cleanup because that is nasty looking. I got some good ones and next to some shitty ones and some good ones again. Anyway, sandbagging. Stop sandbagging. Who likes windows? I like windows. They're always in the way. They're gonna be great when they're in, though. Yeah, I don't like that weld. What I'm doing, if I see a weld I don't like, I can fix now. I'm going to go back and fix it just because I'm there. Got a little bit better at doing the welding thing. Okay, I might actually dump the bed area. That's going to get a support. Get the side rails on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out some cutting and actually start doing some pretty serious stuff for the top here. So I'm gonna need to do. I gotta build my walls, my side walls. Is that really it? Or do I need to go over this and check for other welds? I think we're pretty decent with welds. Okay. Wasn't anticipating getting to this part. People are better at this, probably have like multiple cameras and stuff. Whoa! Put you guys on this side so I don't knock you over. Okay. So originally, before deciding to make an alcove, this is going to be a 1x2 deep. So this is going to run members across and insulate it. We have decided since then that we're going to go for. We brought these a little tighter together so we can mount it onto the headache rack, and we put side rails on, and we made it sort of 2x1. We made it two 2x1s of the 1/4 inch caps. So we have 4 1/4 inches of space in there. So now we have support here, 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 and here for a bed. We don't need these ones going this way anymore. And so we have this one here. So I'm going to save some metal-ish in the long run. Probably it's got an Amazon delivery. So this is largely done. I'm going to wait on this end view because this is the pieces that this is going to take some work to do, simply put. But this has to line up with the sides. So finish this. I can tentatively put a check mark there. Did that one already. We did this guy. But once again, we did this guy up to this line here. We haven't gone past this line, so that's where we stopped. I want to do this, like I said, at the very end, so I can then do fold over dimensions, figure out exactly where it needs to be. So upper folding sides, I need to do 2 of these. I have 144 1/4 inches. That will not be accurate. This is assuming everything is made perfectly right, which I know for a fact it's not. So I'll have to measure each one of these independently, make them, and then build them from there. Now the number 3, which is 27 inches, that should be right. So I have to get these 2 pieces, which are pre-cut because they're greater than 12 foot. So they should be in the back. I have to dig them out. This is awesome. Actually, I was not expecting to get this far. So I'll make each wall. Then I have to figure out my spacing, which I think it's going to be 3/32 is my 3/32. I'll have to double check. I found the gasket I want to use. The manufacturer says you need to crush it 25% to get sealing. So what I'll do is I have some high accurate shims. I'll clamp the shims in and go from there. If I need more, well, I got the mill, so I'll make some shims. Let's do it. right. That's right. 'Cause that's good. Okay. So here we're looking at ourselves, and I'm going to lock the view for a second. My computer's not liking doing things. Okay. I am slowly logging into my other computer, where we will take a look at the geometry, because I need to see how it works. Again, it's been a while. I believe this is going to nest inside, so I got to do a couple things to make sure my measurements match up correctly. So I said the base is really critical, because if I don't get that right, everything's wrong. So I had to take my time on that. Now this is going to be critical, because this is what's making this thing work, essentially. Okay. Let's finish loading and get some water. Eventually, still filling. And we are full. Alright. So, here we are. I'm going to be making that guy right there. Now, originally, I had the sidewall made out of, come on, grab the edge. Grab the edge. There to there. 4-inch angle. Probably 4-inch angle was like $8 a foot. I wasn't willing to pay that much for it, so I'll have to figure out something else to seal that edge. I might just rivet on a piece of flat bar. But got some lag because I'm going through like 2 computers to show this. Of course, I want to pan through. There he goes. So, look at this guy, so it stops highlighting everything. That guy has a gap between here and here, so we have a gap of roughly 1/8 of an inch. That's not right. That's minimum distance, so let's go from the bottom, because this is not perfectly square. There to there to there. 3/8 of an inch. Okay, 3/8 of an inch. So I can go. I need to go 2 3/8 to the edge of both sides. So what I'm going to do on the other side over here, I'm going to actually draw in that 2 3/8, That's where I plan on being. I'm going to draw the 2 to 2 and 3. It's both lines, so I get an accurate layout for that. Okay. For the all of no one watching, because I finally bored everyone to death. Okay. So that stand isn't tall enough. Okay. I will put you guys on my bucket. My bucket of destiny. So there we are. Look down the way here. Go all the way down. You can see the bow, which isn't horrible, not great. I can make up for that in the hinge, so the top will be square. So where are we? We is here. I put these guys on top mostly because I know what place to put a 12 and change foot piece. Well, got to plug it together again. I unplugged it. Plug it on the outside. There we are. So, we're going to be using this guy. Maybe 2 inches from the edge, 2 inches from the edge, between 2 inches and 2 3/8. And that's my minimums, and I don't have my Sharpie with me. So between 2 3/8. So this whole length of this project, gonna end somewhere between there. I could do the same thing to the other side. I gotta make my tripod slightly smaller. Okay. Two and 3/8. 2 and 3/8. Take one of my big old pieces. Come on, there it goes. It's not that heavy, it's just super freaking long. Land you right where it's supposed to be. And I'm actually going to clamp it in place so I don't have to start chasing it down. So I'm right at my minimum length. I gotta be in that zone to get a seal. So I have overlap of a 1/2 inch. So my plate on the outside will have the same gasket, so it gets pushed into the gasket. So I'll have gasket on the bottom, gasket on top. So this will form a seal around it. The top's not gonna have a seal, but the top is gonna sit, you can see here, like an L like this. That's the edge of the top. And my plate's gonna come up like this, so it'll have a rain gap. I don't want it perfectly sealed. If it's perfectly sealed, you suffocate and die. Get the other clamp. So this is where we're at. I cut this piece long because, well, it's over half my piece. I was getting 20-foot sticks, 24 foot randoms, and this is over 12 feet long. So I cut this longer than I needed to. So if you look carefully, I have it marked in the exact right spot on the other side. I can land in that zone right there. So I have to cut just a little bit off to line this up right, which is what I wanted. So what I'll do is I'll cut this guy. I'll mark this definitely this now as a passenger folding wall, because at this late in the game I have to. I'm not interchangeable parts, man. I can't just make this part fit that side and expect it to actually work. So I gotta cut. I'm gonna cut just right there. If I make it too tight, I'm not going to be able to get anything really going on, because what happens if for some reason the chassis gets twisted or something like that, I don't want this guy binding. So I want it to actually be loose with large overlaps. The large overlap will let me accommodate for any twisting or weirdness that might happen in the field. I don't know. I doubt there's going to be much twisting on that flatbed. It's really rigid, but if I'm sitting on something weird and the whole truck camper shifts, maybe a degree, do I want this to bind? If I'm really cold temperature, if I'm trying to keep a really tight tolerance, I don't want it to bind. Likewise hot. So I don't know where I'm going to be. So I'm going to try to make, like I said, large gaps, but also with large overlaps. That's not going to work. So this guy can be right there. However long it is, I don't care how long it is, because that's the right length. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this guy, then cut the second guy to match, and then I got to cut my intermediate members. Figured out a place to build this thing, because I'm running out of room, and do it again, and weld it up while keeping it all square. Yippee. Okay. Put you guys on the saw. Perfect. All right. Oh, that was a mistake. I should have done it from the other side, but oh well. Spin it around. Is this reasonable to even assume I can chop it? It's so small. Nope. Bandsaw. Oh my gosh. I'll put you guys back here so you can see. For a wall. There we are. So, clamp this guy down and this bandsaw it. I want to wait as long as I could before I ordered the doors, but I needed to get good door frame measurements, so they're here. Make sure I cut it straight. So right on the line, I'm going to cut on the outside of the line. On the outside of the line, I'll make sure I'm a little bit of the clearance, which should be fine. No interference, be long, but it should be in the gap still. point to save my part, so I'm not going to save that little 3/4 inch piece. So I'm just going to bump this against the wall, lay this piece on top. And by I say lay this piece on top, I'm going to lay the smaller piece on top so I can get it in line. This I'm going to cut on the other side of the line. I think no matter what, I'm going to take that bottle and get it replaced. I don't think I want to run it out today because there's going to be a lot of other stuff being done. Da, 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 da. So the skinning of this thing is going to be kind of interesting. I found that the supplier I'm getting the aluminum from does plasma and laser. So I am going to really carefully remeasure all my dimensions, not my ideals, what they actually are, and have them cut them. Then I'll have maybe get like an extra sheet, so I have some oopsie room. Drink real quick. To all the one of you watching, any questions or just watching? Just watching. It's probably me, because I don't know if it counts me as a viewer. Did any questions asked? No, no questions asked, thank you. So now, pop this guy off, clamp it down, double check all my dimensions before I keep going. Because I do not want to have to do this again. Most because I have to buy new material. I don't want to camp in this, not keep building it and rebuilding it. is this twisted? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. So we're about a 1/16 of an inch difference between them, which I am super anything happy with. I'm fine with that. So I'm going to make this then. This is passenger top, passenger bottom, going this way, going this way, going up, going up. Okay, so I'm going to take my two sawhorses in the back there, lay them in front, and build it on top of that. So what I need to do now is cut my mid members. Go from there. I'll leave you guys sitting this way looking out. So I think you can, whoa! Just not like, why do you keep on fall? Lean it back then, how about that? There we go. You're out. Straighten you guys out. There you go. So I've got to, do things. Part 3, 27 inches, need to make 5 of them. So, one thing I have here are 5 of these. I don't have any gussets in this because once it's gritted off the skin, I don't think it's going to move at all. And for some reason, I'm going to rivet on and 3M adhesive tape it, so it's going to be super rigid and twisting this way. So I need to make the skeleton today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quantity 5, 27. Okay. This is a small piece. Let's see how big this is. Once I have a tape measure. This is 36 and change, so I will use this guy for the first one. I believe it said 27. 27 inches. Oh, this one's going to cut short soon. One more. 5. Clean them up. Okay, here's my little pieces. Here's my 2 big pieces. There's my neighbor. So, don't need those. Put those there for right now. Drop that there. Find out this is not long enough. Ooh-wee. That's right. Okay. So now once I build it, I gotta get over to that side to get the welder. I'll get the welder before I get trapped. Back over here. Let's see if I can shift this. Okay, it's not moving anymore. It's reached heavy enough. Okay, that's the top. Justify it. You guys can't see what I'm actually doing work, so I'm gonna back you up again. Drop you down. Look at you like so. Okay, good. That's a decent view of everything. Not great, not bad. Brought to you by Dots. Okay. So this is, I'm just making a rectangle. Nothing crazy here. I'm gonna make that a rectangle. Check my squares. If it's square, which I hope it is, I'll go from there. It's gonna be sizable. I like that. So I will clamp it accordingly. I'll clamp it this way, keep it flat. Actually, I'll clamp it on the outside. That's a smart move. It's not a smart move. Clamp it outside. That should work. Move these guys away from the corners. So I'm going to slide that right there, like so, and that should eat my full space up. And I'll let it freehang. Yeah, that worked. Yeah. Will it clamp? That's the other one. Okay, I'll have to use these guys for this one. So that'll get me in there. That's not lined up with my tabs. Yeah. Push that in. There we go. Push it in. Against it and close. Click. There we go. So this guy. What's going on? Huh, we're gonna shift it over for me. Hey, still going. That gonna use up all my gas. So. I'd like to. So I'm gonna do this the far. Holy crap, that's far out there. Wait. Okay. When your project's longer than your garage, you might be a redneck. So that's cool. So I have to show it farther this way. Farther. Back you guys up, or at least point you down. We'll do both. Drop you down. Point you up. Right about there. I gotta get to. Whoa. Someone stopped. What's going on over here? Okay, I think we're okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, back to the side. Full project. Okay, so I got to have this 1 inch. now. My clamps are over there. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. That's not good. That's that. Nope, it is not. So I'm going to clamp it this way. No. Okay, you know what? I'm going to weld up that side. Way over there in front of you guys, which you can't even see because there's not enough room on the whole garage. I'm going to weld up this side, then weld up the other side. That's the only way I have room to do everything. I'll have to run out of gas as soon as I strike an arc. Something. It's been leaking or something. Whoa. Gloves. Valve better. Yeah, because this is such a long distance, I can just bend it to be straight. Okay, here we go. It helps if I have it grounded to this thing. How am I going to do that? My ground's over there, I can't reach it, so I'm going to clamp this thing to the side of my trailer, my camper. I don't want to do that because I don't want to shift anything, so I'm going to snake in there and get my ground. Hi guys, welcome to the show. Oh, nobody's watching. Alright, 4 people, 6 people watching at one time? Wow, interesting. Okay. Oh. What if I don't watch the live stream on my phone to get messages? I'll figure that out later. That's not today's problem. That turned out to be a pretty decent weld. I like that. Now I gotta do the same thing on the far side. Way over there. Use a baby doodle in it. That's square, which is good. That's a decent bead. It's very cooled off. Pretty damn square. I don't know. Not huge for that one. Okay. So outside. So she'll clip that. Hello. It's misaligned slightly, so I'm going to try to get it with this clamp. Do I have a 4? Yes. It's too big to fit. Too big to fit. I have 3 clamps in the forend, so I'm going to tack it to keep it square up and down. Take it off, clamp the other side, weld her up. tying on that last piece. So, I'm going to put a second bead on that. So now, for frame, I'll check squares, check for twist, torque it the way I need to square it up, put my mid members in, go from there. I really hope that this thing is perfect because I don't want to do it. Anyway, I somehow doubt it. All the way to here. Oh, you fucker. $147.125. $147.316. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Not really easily sleep over that. Next thing is checking for twist, because I'm on 2 sawhorses. No, I doubt anything's going to be square. So we're square. We're not a rhombus. Now we're going to make sure we're not a potato chip. And there's my string. That ain't easy. Really? No, not like this. There we go. Got the knot out. That's done. Oh boy, I'm out of room. Going under. So this is something super strong. Most people use fabric for this. So this is going to be stronger than fabric. So I'm not too worried about that. Click. vibrating. Hello? Yeah, why? Yeah. Sure. See you. Bye. Okay, so somehow, no twist. Both these strings would naturally meet the center. If it was twisted, this would naturally want to be either like through the string or above the string. They don't. If I move one, that doesn't move. So, but when they touch, they do move. That is a good sign that everything is not rhombused or potato chipped. So now I gotta put a mid member in. So I gotta split the difference, put one in. Split the difference again, put two more in, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put this sucker on the side of the camper where it's supposed to be, and I'm gonna clamp it in position, and I'm going to put on the piano hinge. Why? It'll make me feel better because I'm actually doing it, and two, it'll be out of the way and I won't damage it because I can just clamp it in the vertical. I'm going to use the smaller ones because they're lighter, easier to move. Foot 3/8, so 6 foot 3/16. Okay, so to keep from bowing, I'm going to push this up against the side of this. And then I'm going to clamp it. So now, that's really rigid. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Because, you know, stupid is Ta-da! Done. Not really. Calling it. Metal shavings in my hand. A second now. So I'll measure that, make sure that's square, welded up, and go on from there. Let me step over this time because I'm crawling under. Get my skirt. So there. 71.5. Come on. Don't you do that to me? And 71 and 3/16. Okay. I'm gonna bet the bottom's off. $71 3/4. I am slow. 71. It's less than a 16th off. I can sleep comfortable with that inaccuracy. So I'm going to make sure this is squared up. That one's not. I'm gonna pull that up. I'm gonna pull that up with a C-clamp. The insides. I'm actually going to stop recording and start recording again. So I have two videos, not one massive video a lot of time. Okay. Welders there. more times. Halfway there, halfway behind me. Yeah, there we go. Inside to inside is 70 3/4. Inside to inside is 70 3/4. Okay, I have to think this out because this is longer than an 8-foot sheet. So what I'll do is I'll put another piece in eventually for the splice. Or what I'll probably actually end up doing is I'll let the pieces butt it to each other and I'll rivet a seam on the inside. So I'll just do that. That'll make life so much easier. It's 36. No. 35 and a half. 35. It's half a 70. And 3/4 is 3/8. Right. So that's why I use the pockets, so I don't lose everything. As soon as I deviate from the pockets, it's all gone. Deviated from the pockets. So that's a 35 and 3/8. Flip this over. No, that's not right. That's not right. Half a 70 is 35. Well, hopefully I'm measuring 35. I didn't measure 35. I measured 34 and 3, so 35 and 3 is right there. Because I went to the edge. There. Now. Yep, okay, now it's, that works. It should work. Why aren't you working? What are you doing? Right there, right there. So I think will make life easier is I'm gonna actually put the clamps in the right, the 90s in the right spot, and then just drop the part into it. That'll make life a little bit easier. So I would do outside the inside. It makes life simpler. Let's try this one. It's the same fraction. It's an inch thick, dummy. So 36, 13/16. So I'll easily put 37 minus 3/16. Look at this. I put this in my pocket so I don't friggin' lose it for the umpteenth time. That was 36 and 13/16, so I'm going to write that down. So then I can do the same thing on the other side. Okay. With those seams, take it off all the other seams. Yeah, I know, gloves, they're somewhere. They're over there. Oh, well, yeah, I got them. Really? Pretty sturdy. After a while. That one vibrated. ATF jokes. I'm not gonna talk about it. Because I want to not have my channel shut down. Anyway. That was 36. Well, that's good. That's going off this right there. 36 and 13/16. That was from the outside. Alright. 36 and 36 and 13/16. Almost less than that. Literally nothing happens. My dogs go, hey, that was the right scent. We're We're gonna go running and barking and yelling at everybody. What if I actually want my gas to run out? It's like freaking menorah. The gas ran for 7 extra days. That's a bad joke. I'm trapped.
You did it yourself.
Yeah.
Of your own making.
Thanks.
Yeah, bro. Never know if it's something you can need or not, but
I don't even know what it is. We get so much stuff. Just general everything.
that looked like it makes noise, so it looked like it's, you know, bunches of bits or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Denise was pretty happy. She said she was happy that you'd gotten this to work to the degree you wanted it to. And you're still going to support it across here, right?
Yeah, that's why these are doubled up, so I can go straight in. I'll probably put a piece of 1x underneath just to rivet onto. But yeah, that's like I'm doing the tilt side right now.
The tilt side.
The part that goes up. This right here.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I want to look more at how you're doing that.
Okay.
If well, we'll do it over the weekend maybe. Your mom might be going to Phoenix.
Oh really?
Yeah, because
Here, hold on.
what?
I'm streaming.
Oh, Jesus, God, I didn't know that. Jesus.
Well, I thought he was dropping off something.